Babes, welcome back. We love you. We see you. And babes, happy Pride.
Happy Pride, Snark Squad. The drinks are officially on deck, and yes, if you were wondering, they are frozen Aprils tonight.
Because babes, we are celebrating the sunshine, we are celebrating summer, and honestly, we are just celebrating all of you.
Mostly the frozen Aprils, though.
Okay, wait. Frozen cocktails automatically taste better. That is just a fact.
I mean, they do. It's scientifically superior. You get the slush, you get the chill, it slows down the melting process.
And it somehow makes everyone feel like they're just like instantly on a European vacation. Like, I have a frozen April, I am suddenly on the Amalfi Coast, not in a studio apartment.
Delusion is a powerful mixer.
Shut up. But listen, I am insisting, like absolutely demanding, that every single drink needs an orange slice and an unnecessary garnish, like an umbrella or a ridiculous swirly straw.
See, I hate the garnish. It hits my nose when I try to drink. I don't need a salad in my slushie.
You are so analytical about a beverage. Let me live my messy, garnished fantasy.
Fine, live your fantasy. But we have to tell the Snark Squad that over the last few weeks, we've received just so much love in the comments, the DMs, the emails.
So much.
And honestly, we're feeling incredibly grateful for you guys. So tonight, it is time for a very special edition of Pride, Shady, Snarky, or Stupid.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love these.
We asked you guys for your Pride-themed stories, and you delivered the chaos. So I'm going to read 3 listener-submitted confessions.
And I'm going to defend every single person involved because that's my truth.
And I'm going to question literally every decision that was made because that is my truth. Let's get into the first one. Submission number 1. I was at a Pride kickoff party and accidentally started flirting with 2 different people. Turns out they're best friends in the same friend group, and now they want to go on a joint date with me. Help!
Oh my God, I love this for them. Defending. Completely defending.
What a joint date.
It's Pride, babe. Spread the love. They are the main character of this friend group right now.
I have so many logistical questions. How do you accidentally flirt with 2 best friends? Did you not see them talking to each other?
Maybe it was dark. Maybe the music was loud. You just cast a wide net. You know, it's festive.
It's a disaster waiting to happen. So, is this shady, snarky, or stupid?
It is snarky. It's cheeky. It's fun.
I'm voting stupid. You are walking into a trap, my friend. They are going to interrogate you over brunch.
Oh, hey.
Okay, next submission. I spent 6 months making a wildly over-the-top winged outfit for the parade. I got there early, stood in the street, and accidentally became the unofficial leader of a random corporate float section because everyone thought I was the Grand Marshal.
Stop. That is iconic. That is the energy we need.
Stolen valor. You stole the parade.
No, the parade chose them. If you have 6-foot wings, you belong at the front. The corporate float should be paying them for the aesthetic upgrade.
I mean, I question the decision to just lead a group of strangers, but I have to respect the hustle. Is it shady, snarky, or stupid?
Honestly, neither. It's legendary. But if I have to pick, it's snarky. They knew what they were doing.
Shady to the actual Grand Marshal, but I respect it. All right, last one. I caused massive friendship-ending drama in my group chat over who was supposed to bring the biodegradable body glitter. Someone brought regular glitter, and I threatened to call the EPA.
Defending. Immediate defense.
You're defending calling the Environmental Protection Agency over glitter.
Regular glitter is a nightmare. It stays in your carpet for 12 years. Biodegradable is a boundary, and we respect boundaries on this podcast.
Okay, glitter in general is a biological weapon, but threatening government action in a group chat is wild.
People need to be held accountable for their craft supplies.
This is pure, unadulterated, stupid. It's a stupid fight, but I love that they submitted it.
Babes, we love the stories, we love the chaos, and we love all of you. But speaking of chaos,
Oh, yes.
now let's get into the valley.
Take a deep breath because we watched this episode and I am actively spiraling.
I'm unwell. Season 3, episode 12, Schwartz up. I mean, where do we even begin?
We have to start in the airport bathroom.
Right. Okay, so put yourselves in this scenario. Imagine you are exactly 4 months postpartum.
Exhausted.
You are physically, mentally, spiritually exhausted, operating on microscopic increments of sleep. You are trying to navigate a relationship that feels like it is literally crumbling under the weight of a newborn.
Heavy.
And you are just trying to change your infant daughter's diaper in a public, gross airport restroom. And suddenly you look up, and an absolute stranger is pointing a smartphone at you, trying to take pictures of your undressed baby.
Makes my skin crawl.
My heart dropped watching it, the panic. And instead of going home to process this, Kristen has to board a flight to a Mexican resort to film a reality show with people who hate her.
It is so dark. I was reading the Bra Housewives Reddit, and this user, Heket the Magpie Veva, was like, this is disgusting and unacceptable behavior from the fan. And it is, but it exposes this really twisted thing about reality TV.
The parasocial stuff.
Exactly. Viewers spend 10 years watching Kristen be messy in her living room, so the boundary completely evaporates. They think, oh, that's just my crazy friend Kristen. I can take a picture of her baby.
Which is psychotic.
Totally. The network sells the illusion of intimacy, and then the cast has to deal with the terrifying real-world consequences of fans crossing ethical boundaries.
And it brings up this huge meta conversation. Like, the podcasters over at Brav Bros were going in on this. Should they even be filming Kristen right now?
Probably not.
It is genuinely depressing to watch a mother actively struggle with postpartum travel anxiety on camera. It's not fun drama.
It's raw. Another Reddit user was saying it's just not enjoyable to watch because it's too real. It's like putting a microphone next to a speaker. The crisis makes a sound, the show amplifies it, the amplification causes more anxiety, and you just get this deafening feedback loop until the person snaps.
And snap she did, because the second they get to the resort, the tension between Kristen and Luke is just suffocating.
Oh my God, the fight in the room?
She accuses him of just wanting to get F up every night with his friends instead of helping with the baby.
And Luke gets so defensive, he's in his little flannel shirt just buffering.
He's like, I've only been hungover once in 2 weeks, as if that's an award-winning metric for a new dad on a cast trip.
Right. But then he pulls Jesse and Danny aside, and this was wild. He confesses he's fighting for the relationship and says there's not going to be a wedding if things don't improve.
Okay, I have to talk about this because the Reddit community brought up this concept called the ring theory of support. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, comfort in, dump out.
Right. So for the Snark squad who doesn't know, you put the person in the crisis, Kristen, with her postpartum anxiety in the center ring. And the rule is you can only complain to people in the outer rings, further away from the crisis. You only offer comfort to the center.
So technically, Luke venting to Jesse and Danny is him dumping out, which is following the rule.
That's what I thought. But wait, is he failing the test?
He is totally failing the test. Because yes, venting to his friends is the right action, but he only did it after he picked a massive fight with Kristen, seeking validation from her first. The baby is crying for 2 hours, Kristen is spiraling, and Luke is basically expecting the person drowning in the center ring to throw him a life preserver for his ego.
Wow. Okay, clock it. But here's where I have to push back. Is it fair to judge either of them? Kristen's delivery is brutal. She is lobbing these deeply emasculating insults at him.
True.
The Brav Bros were debating this. Like, at what point does a postpartum struggle cross the line into verbal abuse? Does being in the center ring give you a free pass to tear your partner to shreds?
Vulture had the best analogy for them. They said Kristen and Luke are a Lincoln Log set that can only make a shooting range.
Oh my God, that is so accurate.
They have all the pieces for a normal life, but their default setting is just absolute warfare. And the crazy thing is, they brought her sister and brother-in-law on the trip for childcare.
They literally have help. The baby was being watched. The problem isn't childcare. The problem is they fundamentally do not know how to communicate without a producer mediating it.
Well, filming a reality show at 4 months postpartum is like, I don't know, it's like trying to build IKEA furniture while you're on a roller coaster.
Screaming the whole time.
But is it the show's fault? Or does the show just expose the cracks that were already there?
It's the pressure cooker. Like, if they were home, Luke could just go to Target and cool off.
Yeah.
In Mexico, the producers are like, no, you have to go to a group dinner and talk about it.
Mandated storylines.
And it's fracturing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because while she's fighting with Luke, Kristen is simultaneously fighting a completely different war for Nia.
The blind loyalty. We have to talk about Brittany and Kristen.
Okay, babes. The scene before they leave for Mexico. Brittany confronts Kristen at her house. And Brittany is recovering from major cosmetic surgery.
The visual of this scene, I cannot.
She is literally complaining about having to empty her surgical fluid sacs while arguing about a group chat.
Hanging in the Louvre. It is peak reality television.
Brittany accuses Kristen of having blind loyalty to Nia because Nia excluded Janet from a meal train text thread.
A meal train. We are fighting over casseroles.
But Kristen aggressively stepped in to defend Nia. And Brittany, who is clutching her fluid drains, feels like her pain is being ignored. She even calls Nia performative for the cameras.
Okay, so the Reddit theory on this is brilliant. They are calling Nia Kristen's security infant.
Wait, security infant?
Yeah, like a security blanket. Because they went through pregnancy together, they have this trauma bond. Kristen's life is chaos, Luke is stressing her out, so she projects this need for a safe space onto Nia, who presents as this perfect, calm, pageant wife.
But I don't even think it's just about comfort. I think Kristen uses Nia to exert control. She can't control Luke, so she controls the narrative around Nia. She admitted on the after show that she stormed the stairs because she thought Nia was being bullied.
And Janet was so dramatic about it. She said Kristen treated Nia like she was being hogtied and waterboarded.
Hyperbole is their native language.
But look at what the rest of the group is doing. Lala, Janet, Michelle, Brittany, they are all deflecting. The SUR Files podcast pointed this out. The group is actually mad at Danny, Nia's husband, for his secret drinking.
Ooh, yeah.
But confronting a man's sobriety is dark, it's heavy.
Huh.
So what do reality casts do? They take the path of least resistance. It is so much easier to deflect that anger onto Nia and have a petty, mean girl gang up over a meal train.
Yes. And Kristen defending Nia is so loaded, she wants to align herself with this all-American family image that Nia and Danny project.
But Brittany clocked it. She told Kristen, I feel like this is a surface-level friendship, and Nia is only helpful on camera.
Okay, but we have to talk about Brittany's hypocrisy here.
Oh, please.
The SER Files host nailed this. Brittany spent years, literally years, on Vanderpump Rules blindly defending Jax Taylor.
The most chaotic man on television.
Jax was doing heinous things, and Brittany demanded everyone respect her relationship. She had blind loyalty, and now she is appalled that Kristen is doing the exact same thing for Nia.
Well, the reality TV ecosystem requires pit bulls, right? To survive the narrative warfare, you need someone who will blindly defend you. Brittany used pit bulls to survive Jax, and now Kristen is Nia's pit bull.
So messy. So you have a cast divided by petty grudges, postpartum anxiety, literal surgical drains, and this is when production says, hey guys, time for a tequila-soaked beach party.
Schwartzapalooza, the absolute debacle of the season.
A triple birthday celebration for Tom Schwartz, Zach, and Danny. A music festival-themed beach bonfire.
Which is immediately ruined by heavy rain.
It's poetic cinema. The universe said no. So they are forced into this greed, depressing resort restaurant buffet.
The contrast is staggering. Think about the Mexico tricks these exact people took in 2015.
Dancing on bars, endless shots.
Now, it's a visual representation of biological aging crashing into network expectations.
Danny's dressed like a dad at Disney in Orlando, cargo shorts, shouting, let's go!
While everyone sulks and eats stale chips.
And Schwartz is wearing a rainbow sash that says, it's my birthday, bitch.
And the vibe is just dead. And then the women start getting passive-aggressive.
Oh my God, when they asked Schwartz if his 23-year-old girlfriend's frontal lobe is fully developed.
And he actually looked hurt.
It was ruthless. Reddit user Sheerdan94 wrote that this is a good look into how depressing it is to recapture your youth as an adult. They have mortgages, they have infants, they are hovering on divorce, but they're trying to force a neon rave aesthetic.
The rain extinguishing the bonfire is literally their 30s and 40s putting out their youth. You cannot outrun a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage with a glow stick.
Vulture called it a business retreat at a Margaritaville in Ohio. I died.
And Brittany, who cannot stand up straight, is acting like she wants to make out with people. It's performative.
It's like wearing your high school prom dress to a parent-teacher conference. It doesn't fit. But it makes me wonder, do we as viewers actually want to see them have a mature dinner about interest rates? Or are we forcing them to be party clowns?
We are absolutely forcing them. We expect chaos, and when they deliver it with bad backs, we mock them.
It's a sick cycle. But babes, the real plot wasn't even at the party. It was the side conversation.
The facade's dropping.
We have to talk about the butt facial.
I am still recovering from this scene.
Zach and Jasmine go to a spa before the trip for a glute mask and scrub. And during this incredibly bizarre visual of a stranger rubbing his butt, Zach breaks down sobbing.
Sobbing about his boyfriend, Benji.
He is terrified of marriage because Benji wants kids and Zach doesn't. He's refusing to trap Benji.
The Brat Bros highlighted how pragmatic this is. Zach is having this deep existential crisis about fatherhood, and he's doing it while a technician is literally steaming his cheeks.
It's art. But during the steam, another bombshell drops. Zach reveals Benji saw Danny sneaking drinks at a housewarming party.
Poking a massive hole in Danny's sobriety timeline.
And then, cut to the resort check-in, Jesse, the alpha male provider, hands the front desk his credit card.
And it is declined for insufficient funds on camera.
And Michelle, his soon-to-be ex-wife, is just laughing in her confessional like the guy is broke.
Okay, look at the theme here. But Facials, secret drinking, declined cards, what ties them together.
Facades.
Exactly. Danny is hiding his drinking to look perfect. Jesse is hiding his finances to look rich. Zach is hiding his fear behind a funny cosmetic procedure.
But reality TV doesn't let you hide. The producers are like involuntary auditors. Jesse can say he's rich, but the show forces him to swipe a card at a five-star hotel.
And the secret drinking. Janet got crucified for questioning Danny earlier, but she was right. Hiding it makes it worse. The cover-up is the storyline.
But wait, is Michelle's absolute glee over Jesse's card declining justified? Like, is it a step too far to publicly emasculate the father of your child?
When you feel trapped in a toxic marriage, watching their curated image shatter feels like justice.
Messy. But someone else shattered their own image this episode.
The Janet curveball.
I have whiplash.
Right.
So Janet and Jason are the buttoned-up, conservative, suburban, ideal couple.
Supposedly.
And at this gloomy buffet party, Janet just casually tells Zach she's bisexual, and Jason has an open-door policy for her to hook up with women.
Record scratch.
And she explicitly names Michelle as her dream girl. She compares her to a 2000s Abercrombie model.
But then, on the after show, Janet and Jason are frantically walking it back. Jason's like, absolutely not. No open marriage.
Why do they do this? The Brav Bros called it pick-me energy.
Yeah.
Janet knew she was getting a Mean Girl edit, so she dropped a sexual revelation to buy relevance.
A reality TV Hail Mary.
She pulled the fire alarm during a math test, and producers backed it up with a 2019 flashback of her talking about threesomes.
They dug deep for that edit, but think about the real-life implications. You make your co-star your hypothetical hall pass without asking. Michelle is just sitting there, and Jason has to dive on the narrative grenade to save his actual marriage.
It's the producer brain overriding the human brain. They say things for the camera that the human has to apologize for tomorrow.
Terrifying.
Absolutely unhinged. Okay, babes, we have to transition into our segments because we have opinions. Segment 1, who needs a group chat mute?
We have to decide who gets muted for an hour, a weekend, permanently archived, or added to favorites.
Okay, I am permanently archiving Janet, the meal train policing, the fake open marriage stunt. Into the archive. Goodbye.
I agree with archiving Janet. I am muting Jesse for a weekend. I cannot handle the financial posturing and the alpha male energy when your card is declining. Go to the bank, take a weekend off from the chat.
Okay, muting for an hour, I'm muting Danny. Just while he figures out his beverage situation. Like, figure it out, then you can text the group.
Fair. Who is going in the favorites?
Kristen, obviously. She is chaotic. She will fight everyone on my behalf. She is top of my favorites.
She will absolutely defend your right to have biodegradable glitter.
Exactly. Okay, segment 2, the Valley Survival Guide. We need completely unnecessary rules for surviving a weekend with this cast.
Rule number 1. Never, under any circumstances, sit in the middle seat at a group dinner. You'll be caught in the crossfire of a screaming match about someone's ex.
Yes. Rule number 2. Never accept a tequila shot from a man wearing cargo shorts.
Good rule. Rule number 3, leave the room immediately if someone starts a sentence with, "Can I be honest?"
Because they are about to ruin your life.
Yeah.
Oh, and always bring snacks in your purse because the beach bonfire will get rained out and you will be starving.
Solid survival skills. Let's move to segment 3. Delusion property values. We are rating their confidence like real estate. Starter home, condo, mansion, or overpriced fixer-upper.
Jesse is the definition of an overpriced fixer-upper with severe foundation problems.
The plumbing is leaking, the roof is caving in, but it's listed for $4 million.
Exactly. Who is the beachfront mansion?
Nia, she projects pure, unbothered, luxury beachfront mansion energy. Even if there's a hurricane inside, the exterior is flawless.
Okay, Luke is a cozy starter home, plaid shirts, chopped wood, very simple, but currently on fire.
Currently burning to the ground. And Schwartz is a luxury condo that hasn't been redecorated since 2012.
And neon signs are still up. Clock it.
Yeah.
All right, last segment. Bravo Summer Camp Awards.
Who gets most likely to start drama before breakfast?
Brittany. Because she will wake you up to complain about her surgical drains.
I'm giving best one-liners to Zach. Sobbing into a massage table while having an existential crisis is peak comedy.
Biggest spiral is obviously Kristen. She is the queen of the spiral. She invented the spiral.
Who is the camp counselor we'd actually trust?
Honestly, Jasmine.
Yeah.
She just sat there through the butt facial and listened. She's safe.
True. And the person we'd absolutely never share a cabin with?
Jesse. His credit card wouldn't cover his half of the deposit.
The shade.
I can't help it. Okay, Snark Squad, we need to hear from you. Get in the comments.
We need to know which pride shady, snarky, or stupid submission was the messiest.
And are we doing frozen app rolls or frozen peach bellinis for the rest of the summer?
And finally, which Valley cast member would survive exactly 5 minutes at Pride before creating unnecessary drama?
Oh, Kristen wouldn't make it past the entrance. Babes, thank you so much for listening. Remind yourselves to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with another snarker who needs to hear it.
Because if we have to suffer through the Schwarzapalooza buffet, so do your friends.
Stay proud, stay messy, and we'll see you on the snark side.